Howdy. So let's talk about monetizing video. Over the last month or so, maybe it's a little longer, if you know anything about YouTube, you've heard about a lot of big time video creators losing a lot of money when YouTube decided to demonetize their videos for one reason or another. Well, they've done that to me also. Not a bunch, but they've had a couple of my videos where they put that little cross through the dollar sign, which basically says, okay, you can't monetize this video. Now, the reality is I've made very little money off of YouTube over all these years. You need to have either one of two things. One, you need to have something directed so well that every ad that pops up, your viewer is going to want to click on it. Almost nobody has that. Or two, you have to have a video that ends up with a ton of views, and you're going to get your straggler click here or there. On this channel over all these years, I've had 2 videos, I think, that have had more than 1,000 views. And both of them, I mean, one of them has almost 30,000 now. I mean, it's just amazing. But if you pick the right subject, sometimes you're just going to get a lot of people who are going to click on it and let's say, let's go check this out. But I've made very little money. So there's not been any impetus for me to try to contact Google to ask them, okay, why did you demonetize my video? The other side of that, of course, is that your video has to have 1,000 views before you can even think about doing it. So I had a premise when I first started this channel that said, I'm not going to click to monetize a video till it's had at least 100 views. Then I changed that at some point once I had the couple of videos that just went off the hook, where I said, you know, how do I know what videos are going to take off or not? So let me monetize these from the beginning. And I started doing that. With this new YouTube thing, and I'm realizing, you know what, I'm making pennies, if that, off of it. I've gone back to the thing where I'm not going to monetize my video until I get a certain number. I'm not going to say 100 anymore. But if I notice that something is moving along, then I'll do it. But you know what? I'm not going to be one of those rich people on YouTube. It's just not going to happen. I'm too old. My subject is a little bit too niched, and it's not a niche that pays. The same with my business channel. I don't get all that many views on those videos. It makes no sense to monetize that thing. Why give Google or YouTube, since they're both owned by the same company, why give them the opportunity to say, nah, we're not even going to consider you for monetization. No, I will take the lead on that. It's something you guys should think about. You know, you can probably advertise your own thing. If you have your own product, you can put it in there yourself. Heck, YouTube allows you to add these cards to a video. If you have a product and you mention it at some point, just put in a link to it. Of course, it has to be an approved website that goes to you, but still, that's probably a better way to go about it. You could talk about it than looking for YouTube to really give you anything. I mean, let's face the fact here. I was at one point getting pretty good checks from AdSense years ago. Then they changed an algorithm and that kind of went to pot. And then I was getting at least one check a month, maybe a little over $100. Well, at this point now, I mean, even last year, early, I was getting a check once a month. Now they've reduced it even more so that I'm getting a check once every 3 months. You know what? You can't beat that system. I mean, they're in control of it. So you have to pick up your own thing. A friend of mine, Lisa Irby, said that years ago. If you're going to rely on Google to pay you, you know, so you can survive, you're fighting a losing battle. And she was absolutely right. So I just wanted to say this about the thing with monetizing videos. You got to figure out your own thing. You either sell your affiliate products through the video if you're looking to make money, you create your own products, or you basically say, look, let me drive you to this website where we got all this other stuff. That's really the best way to go. Don't fret yourself over what YouTube is going to do to you. You know, there was a question someone put out yesterday during a Twitter chat where they said, I don't even know if I want to create videos or put them on YouTube. I don't know any other platform. The one thing about YouTube is it's still the big dog. I mean, it's bigger than any other video service online. Some people are trying to say Snapchat or one of these other. No. YouTube is your big dog. If you're looking to make 30-second videos, yeah, go to Snapchat or Facebook Live or whatever. If you're looking for something that maybe you can refer back to every once in a while, this is still the place to be. So you create the video, you just find your different ways of monetizing it or using those videos in other places to help you monetize. That's my thought for the day. I'm enjoying the sun. It's only the second day in 2018 that we've actually had sun. This is my life. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. You take care.